So basically, we spent some time with our clients, either on one-on-one meetings, through roundtables and webinars to gather feedback. Where we landed with this is we have first made improvements to our straight-through processing in the form of improved post-trade technology to support the shortened time horizons that we have to deal with. We've also improved our connectivity with DTCC to support automated matching. We've also spent time working on our latest version of Charles River so that the settlement defaults out of the box work for the impacted security types. And then for those clients who are not using the latest version, what we've done is we have provided what we call a tech bulletin to give them the information they need to make those configuration changes themselves directly. And then more generally, we're advising our clients to review the entire workflow involved, because it's not just those asset types that are being affected. Things like FX funding is going to be impacted as well. And you should think about how you can automate all these different components, not only to meet the demands of the shorter time horizons today, but to help future-proof your operations for other markets when they come on board, because I'm sure it will happen elsewhere. And the good news is that Charles River can help, but so can the wider State Street organization. As an example, in the FX space, we have Street FX who can help automate that component. But there's lots of other areas that we can help with too. Yeah, AI is an interesting one because it's such a broad topic. It can do a lot of things. But if I were to boil it down to two areas where I'd like to see improvement, and I think we will, one is around data. And in particular, I'd like to see improvements to liquidity data. So if you're a fixed income trader, for example, there's parts of the market that aren't very transparent, and it's not just about sort of volume. So AI can help triangulate and find information and use other information to give you intelligence about the real liquidity of an asset, which is very useful. And then aside from sort of the liquidity side and the data side, I think we'll see more co-pilots of a sort. And I would say this is analogous in some ways to Google Maps and Waze for the driver, right? So if you think about those applications, what they do is they help you see where you want to go and how to get there by avoiding, sort of bottlenecks and pinch points. And similarly, I think we can see pre-trade insight being provided to traders so they can help make decisions around the best brokers, the right size of trades, and the timing of those trades. So I definitely think it's going to continue, and I think that can be, nicely summarized by the fact that, or evidenced by the fact that State Street has made some big investments in those two spaces in particular. So a few years ago, you might be aware that we acquired a company called Mercatus, which is now integrated into Charles River as Charles River for Private Assets. So that integration will continue. It's operationally part of the same company, and now we just have to sort of make sure that the systems work together nicely. And that will take some time. And then on the OTC derivative space, this is something that we've heard from clients for a while, is that we need to improve what we're doing there. So we have made a significant investment in the headcount that we have who are responsible for building out our next generation of capabilities. That started about a year ago and will continue for the next few years. They have an ambitious roadmap, but we're already starting to see the fruit of their labor. So this year we're seeing compression coming around for trading, and next year you'll see a lot more around smart order generation and the like. So it's definitely an area that we see continuing for the future.